morning students, once again welcome back to the physics class. Today we are going to discuss, the topic is cyclotron. So today our topic is cyclotron. Before going to start this class, I would like to revise our yesterday's class. I hope you remembered that. So what was yesterday's class? A moving charged particle. A charged particle is moving under a crossed uniform electric and magnetic fields. So that is our yesterday's class, correct? So I told you already, just remember this point. So what is that point? Whenever a charged particle is in rest position under a magnetic field, that charge no force will be act on that charged particle. So whenever, one more point, whenever a charged particle is moving under a uniform magnetic field, that too the charged particle is in moving perpendicular to the magnetic field. So whenever a charged particle is in moving under a magnetic field, some force will be act on that charged particle. At what direction that force will be act? Perpendicular. Correct. Suppose magnetic field is moving inside and particle is moving this side, means this magnetic field direction and charged particle direction both are perpendicular, normal. So these both are perpendicular. At what direction force will be act? Upward. Right. So just remember this point, because this point we are going to use in this topic. Okay. So now our topic is cyclotron. We will discuss about this topic. So first point about this cyclotron is, what is that? Cyclotron is a device used to accelerate charged particles. So cyclotron is nothing but a device. Device nothing but it is a machine. Okay. So cyclotron is a device. What is the use of this cyclotron? Used to accelerate charged particles. Okay. So what is the use of this cyclotron? It is used to accelerate the charged particles. Charged particles means what? I told you already that protons, that is one type of charged particle. Which type charge? Positive charged particles. Like electrons, that is also one type of charged particles. What is the charge having the electrons? Negative charge. Correct. So by the use of this cyclotron, we can accelerate that charged particles. Accelerate means we will create the motion. Okay. Now it is also called as high energy accelerator. So another name of the cyclotron is what? High energy accelerator. Okay. And it was invented by Lorentz and Livingston. Who is invented this? Lorentz. These are the scientist names, Lorentz and Livingston. So these both scientists are invented this cyclotron. Okay. And each and every device, each and every machine will be work on based on the principle. Okay, each and every machine, every device will be works based on one principle. So this cyclotron also will be worked based on one principle. So what is that principle? We'll see now. This is the principle. It is a very, very important topic. So remember this and try to understand the concept. Okay. Now, when a charged particle is moving normal to magnetic field, when a charged particle is moving normal to magnetic field, it experiences a magnetic force. It experiences a magnetic force. I will tell you about this principle. I hope I already told you that about the topic. Now, what is our principle? When a charged particle is moving normal to the magnetic field, I told you already. This is the magnetic field. What is the direction of this magnetic field? Inside, right? I am indicating this into marks, means what is the direction of the magnetic field? Inside of the board. So this is the magnetic field. When a charged particle is moving normal to magnetic field, normal means it is inside, normal to this magnetic field means what? In this direction. So charged particle is moving in this direction with some velocity. So when a charged particle is moving normal to magnetic field, this is a charged particle, and this charged particle now it is moving normal to this magnetic field. So what will happen at this condition? it is experiences a magnetic force. It will experiences a magnetic force. At what direction? Perpendicular. I told you already this point. So at what direction force will be acted? In this direction. So because of this force, the direction of the charged particle will be changed. Okay. And again, it is moving with some velocity. Again some force will be acted. Because of that force, again this particle direction will be changed. So now what is the velocity of this particle? In this direction. So in this condition, again force will be acted on the charged particle. So again the direction of the charged particle will be changed. So now in this condition, what is the velocity of the particle? In this direction. So again force will be acted. So again the direction of the particle will be changed. So it will create a circular motion. I hope when I was explained about the Lorentz force and magnetic force, I explained clearly about this topic. So now I am not giving complete explanation. I hope you remembered that. Okay. So this is the principle. Based on this principle, the cyclotron will be work. Okay. Now next is working of cyclotron. How it will be work now we'll see. Okay. So let us assume that the ion releasing arm, first of all, I would like to tell you something about this diagram. Okay. I told you already these two names what? D's. This is the D1, this is the D2. D's. Okay. Now, first this D is connected to positive end of the oscillator and the second D is connected to negative end of the oscillator. That means what? So, this D is connected to positive terminal. That means all positive charges will flow through the first D. That means this is the positive charged metal container. That means what? Suppose this D is connected to positive terminal. That means all positive charges will flow like this. That means this is the fully positive charged metal plate, and this second D is connected to negative charge end of the oscillator. That means all the negative charges will flow through the end of the conductor. So this is the positive charged D and this is the negative charged D. Okay, I hope you already know that whenever we are placing positive charge and negative charge nearer, in between that what will produce? Electric field. So this is the positive charge and this is the negative charge, means in between the what will produce? Electric field. That produced electric field direction is what? Positive side to negative side. Okay. Suppose this is the positive, this is the negative. What is the direction? This. So like that, this is the positive charge plate and this is the negative charge plate. What is the direction of the electric field? This direction. Correct? So what is the direction of the electric field? In this direction. Okay, remember that. Now, you can see. Let us assume that the ion releasing from positively charged ionic source. I told you already, in between the two D's some gap is there. In that gap we placed the ionic source. So you can assume this ionic source is the positive ionic source. Positive ionic source. I hope you remembered. Source means what? Ionic source means it will give ions. Light, correct? Light source means what? It will give light. So only we are calling that is a light source. Example is sun. Like that here, ionic source we placed. What is the benefit of this ionic source? It will release ions. Correct. So let us assume that the ion releasing from positively charged ionic source. So you can assume one ion is releasing. One ion is releasing from this ionic source. Okay. So one ion is released. This one. This released one ion. Okay. That is ion. Now this the ion is moving towards negative metallic conductor. Towards negative metallic conductor due to electric field. The ion is moving towards negative metallic conductor due to electric field. So what will happen after releasing this metallic ion? What will happen? So whenever this ionic source is released ion, already in this gap some electric field is flowing from positive terminal to negative terminal. So whenever this ion is released, this electric field, that means electric force will be, electric field means what? E is equal to F by Q, and F is equal to QE, correct? F is equal to QE. So whenever the ionic source is released ion, this electric force will be act on this ion. So this ion will move in this direction. This ion will move in this direction. This ion will move in this direction. Okay, it is in under motion. So whenever this is the ion, means is nothing but a charged particle. Which charge? Positively charged. Okay, this ionic source is released ionic charged particle, ionic particle that is positively charged. That ionic particle is moving towards the negative charged plate because due to electric force. Okay, so now this charged particle is under motion. Remember that point. This charged particle is in under motion. So whenever this charged particle is in motion, what is the velocity? At what direction the velocity of the charged particle? This direction. Please remember this direction velocity. And I already told where this cyclotron is placed. Closed chamber. Here I explained before. In closed chamber we place the cyclotron in between the north pole and south pole. What is the direction of the magnetic field? North and south. I told you what is the direction here? Inside. Okay, inside here in the cyclotron, what is the magnetic field direction? This side. So what is the charge of the velocity of the charged particle? Direction of the charged particle? This direction. So both are perpendicular, right? So this is the magnetic field direction. This is the charged particle direction. So at what direction the force will be act? Perpendicular to this both. Perpendicular to this both means what direction? This direction. The force will be act. Okay. Otherwise, this direction. So the force will be act in this direction. This direction force will be act. Whenever this force is acting on the charged particle, the direction will be change. Direction will be change. So again, this charged particle is came here. Okay, charged particle is came here. So again, the direction of the charged particle is moving in this direction. Magnetic field direction is this. See, this is the magnetic field direction. This is the charged particle direction. So again, both are perpendicular, means again this particle will be experienced by force. At what direction? This direction. Perpendicular to this both. This is 90. So perpendicular means what? This direction. So this direction means this, again this force will act in this direction. Then particle will move in this direction. And again particle, finally particle reach at this gap. Okay. Finally the particle will be reached at this gap only. Okay. So here the charged particle is reached to here this gap. Okay, when this charged particle is reached here, when this charged particle again came back to this gap, this oscillator will be reversed. I told you already, this oscillator continuously will be changed. That means this value will be minus and this value will be plus. Okay, so whenever this is oscillator changed value, all negative charges will flow through this here. So again this all positive charges will become minus. And again all this positive charges will flow through the D2 and this all negative charges will be converted into positive. Okay, I am telling you again, when this particle is reached at this middle, at that time this oscillator will be reversed. That means positive charge will become minus and negative charge will become plus. So at this time all negative charges will flow through this D1. This is D1. This one is D2. Okay, all negative charges will flow here and all positive charges will flow here. So again this is the negative charge and this is the positive charge. So I will tell you. So this all negative charges will flow through here. All negative charges. And all positive, this connected to positive terminal. So all positive charges will be connected to this terminal. Okay, so this is the positive terminal and this is the negative terminal. In between the positive terminal and negative terminal, what will flow? Electric field. That means electric force. So again the force will be act in this direction. So that force will be act on this charged particle. What is electric field direction now? This direction. So that electric field will be act on this charged particle. Due to that electric field or electric force, again this will move and enter into this region. Okay. Now this is the charged particle. What is the direction of the charged particle? It is moving. When this charged particle entered in this in this D1 region, the direction of the charged particle is moving in this direction, right? Electric field is flowing in this direction. So this charged particle will be moving in this direction, in this side. And magnetic field, already I told you direction of the magnetic field inside. So magnetic field direction is inside. This velocity of the charged particle, at what direction charge is moving? This direction, correct? So magnetic field, velocity. So at what direction force will be act? These both are perpendicular. These both are perpendicular means according to the principle of the cyclotron, some force will be act on this charged particle, perpendicular to this both. So at this direction force will be act. So in this direction force will be act on this charged particle. Because of that it will change the direction. It will change the direction. So again it is moving in this direction. It is moving in this direction. Velocity in this direction, magnetic field is in this direction. Both are perpendicular. Again force will be act on this charged particle. So again this direction will be changed and again it will reach at the middle. Okay. Now again this oscillator will be interchanging. This will become plus and this will become minus. So this will be positive terminal and this will be negative terminal. And again it will enter into this region. What I told, same procedure will be continued. Velocity direction, magnetic field direction. So force will be acting this time. So finally it will be, until this procedure will be continuously will going on. Until this procedure will be continuously will going on. Okay. So okay. Now until this procedure will be continuously going on in this cyclotron. I hope you understood. Whenever this source is releasing the ionic source is releasing the positive charged ion, then what happening that time? Because of this electric field, this ion is moving negative terminal. So whenever that negative charged ion, positively charged ion is entered into the second D, this direction is this side, magnetic field direction is inside. So force will be act on the charged particle. Okay, continuously that procedure will be happen. So here which force is acting? What is the force here? Name magnetic force. From the definition of the magnetic force, from the definition of the magnetic force, from the definition of magnetic force, what is the definition? F is equal to Q V B. Actually what is the formula? Q of V bar cross B bar. These both are always perpendicular. So Q V B sin theta. Theta value how much? 90. These both are always perpendicular. So this value 1. So what is the final? Q V B F value. Okay. Because of this magnetic force, this charged ion is creating circular motion, right? Because of that magnetic force, charged ion is moving in circular path. Correct. So whenever a charged particle is moving in circular path, that charged particle having what? Centripetal force. What is that? Centripetal force. I hope you know the expression of the centripetal force. But who is providing here the centripetal force? Magnetic force. Who is providing here that centripetal force? Which, because of which force that is rotating the magnetic force? So magnetic force only providing the centripetal force. Okay, just remember that. So from the definition of centripetal force, from the definition of centripetal force, Cp, centripetal force, F is equal to mv square by r. Okay, but here magnetic force is providing centripetal force, mf. Mf means here magnetic force, just a shortcut. Magnetic force is providing centripetal force, Cp, centripetal force. So magnetic force Mf is equal to centripetal force Cpf. Consent Cpf. Mf means magnetic force, Cpf means centripetal force. Just remember that. Okay. Now, so what is the Mf value? Mf means what? Magnetic force value. QVP is equal to, what is the centripetal force value? mv square by r. So here v cancel. Then I need to find the radius value. So r is equal, I am sending this r value in this side. I am sending these two values in this side. mv by qb. mv by qb. Now this is the radius of the charged ion. So what is the radius of the ion? R is equal to mv by qb. Here what you have to remember is R is equal to mv by qb. R is equal to mv by qb means what? R is directly proportional to velocity. R is directly proportional to velocity. That means this radius is increased. That means R is directly proportional means what? Radius is increased means velocity also increase. Radius is decreased means velocity also decrease. That is the meaning of the directly proportional, right? That means radius is increasing means radius here to here, here to here, here to here. It is increasing means speed, velocity of the ion also increase. What is the directly proportional means? Radius of the ion is increasing means velocity of the ion also increasing. That is the meaning. Okay. Now I told you one point where I explained a charged particle is moving under a magnetic field topic, where I explained there. I told you one point, frequency of the charged particle. So whenever this charged particle is revolving in circular path, that charged particle having frequency. Okay, whenever a charged particle is revolving in circular path, that having frequency. Okay, so frequency of the charged particle, frequency is equal to, frequency F is equal to QB by 2 pi m. Remember this. I already told. You have any doubts means please go back to your class notebook and you can see this frequency expression QB by 2 pi m. Okay. Now the time period of particle. Time period T is equal to what? 1 by frequency. Correct. Time period formula. Time period of the particle. The time taken by the particle to complete one rotation. That is the time period. Means what? Time taken by the particle to complete one rotation. Okay. Now T is equal to, substitute this F value here. 1 by QB by 2 pi m. Now 2 pi m send 2 pi m by QB. Okay, so here what is the time period? T is equal to 2 pi m by QB. Remember. So here this is the frequency and this is the time period of the charged particle. Okay, now I am going to find the kinetic energy of this charged ion. Kinetic energy of this charged ion. So kinetic energy of charged ion. So Ke is equal to, what is the kinetic energy formula? Half mv square. Correct, half mv square. Just you can remember, here this is the radius, right? This is the radius r value. From this expression I can find v value. Yes, absolutely we can find it. So please keep v here. This you can send these terms and m also this side. So v is equal to q b r by m. From this expression I found r value, sorry v value, v is equal to, I am sending these terms q b r by m. Okay, now please take this v value and substitute in the kinetic energy expression. So what is that? Kinetic energy is equal to half m, what is the v value? This one, q b r by m whole square. Now whole square means that is applicable for all. So kinetic energy is equal to half m q square b square r square by m square. So here square m cancel. Then what is the remaining expression? Please write here remaining expression. Kinetic energy is equal to Ke is equal to, what is the remaining? Q square b square r square by 2m. This is the expression of the kinetic energy of the charged particle. Okay, so kinetic energy equal to q square b square r square by 2m. This is the expression of the working or kinetic energy of this cyclotron. Sorry, kinetic energy of ion. Okay, so this is the expression of the kinetic energy of the charged ion. So this is the working of the cyclotron. Okay, now the limitations of the cyclotron. Okay, we will see now. So the first limitation of the cyclotron is the speed of the ion is limited. So here I told you already from 20 minutes back onwards, here ionic source is releasing one positive charged ion, correct? The speed of that charged ion is how much? Limited, not for so more, it is for limited. Okay, the speed of the ion is limited when it is revolving in a circular path. Now second part, electron cannot be accelerated. That means accelerated means what? A motion, moving. In the cyclotron, electron cannot accelerate because that electron having negative charge. Okay, only positive charged particles only it will accelerate in the cyclotron. Negative charged particles it won't accelerate. And third one, uncharged particles cannot be accelerate. Uncharged means what? It's not having any type of charges like positive charges and negative charges. Uncharged means what is the example? Neutrons. It's not having positive charge, it's not having negative charge. It's having neutral charge. That means zero charge. So uncharged particle means neutral charge. Okay. So uncharged particles also cannot accelerate in the cyclotrons, cannot move. So here you can remember only positive charged particles only will move in the cyclotron. Either negative charged particles and uncharged particles cannot move. Negative charged particles means what? Electrons. Okay. So this is the limitations of the cyclotron. Okay. I hope you understood this class. If you have any doubts means after watching the video please ask. Thank you.